Alright, so we just jumped into Framer sites. We see here just the normal dashboard of Framer. I did not really ever created a site in Framer. I tested it out a little bit a few years ago, but actually, yeah, Figma had the better capabilities when it comes to design, and that's why we actually chose to work with Figma all the time. But now Framer sites, or in the new front end possibilities, actually, yeah, took me back here a little bit. And today I want to create my personal website, or at least the homepage for my personal site inside of Framer, and then try to publish it and compare it with my actual site, which has been done in Webflow. So I'm a big fan of Webflow, as you might know, but actually I want to give this Framer sites a try, because it really looks quite interesting, because it's not really dependent on code and on technical stuff, and really only on design, like compared in Figma and Sketch. So yeah, I would say let's just hop in. I'll create a new project. Then actually we see, all right, they actually show a starting site. I might just delete that stuff. So what do we see here? Maybe untitled. Let's give this a name. Rebuild. What can I save? Probably it's just, oh yeah, it's just saving. All right, so what do we see here? We have our pages. I assume this is our page structure too. Okay, layer panel, components. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Insert. Oh, okay, so here we have a few. Oh, that's quite cool actually. You have quite some pre-built components here. I like that. And you can also take some basic elements. That looks nice. Then the frames I guess is the artboard. Maybe also the same like in Figma frames. Text, yeah, it's normal text component, and stack. I think I heard that this is the same like in Figma auto layout, or generally like Flexbox. Yeah, let's see if we're gonna work with that. What else do we have here? Yeah, just comments and publish. I guess this is to publish the site onto a subdomain of Framer. Then interaction layout styles. Okay, I think we got a general overview here. I would say let's start. So I assume that you can add pages here, but I think I will delete this one again, because we only will do one page, which will be the home page you see here, which is for my personal site. And yeah, so I would say let's try to build this inside Framer. Yeah, with starting with the header section. So this is already working well. For the sizes and everything, I think I will just make assumptions, because I do not really want to, yeah, to have everything in the 100% correct size. So that's why I'm just going to, yeah, make this flexible a little bit and just try to rebuild it more or less the same. Okay, so then this question where I can do this or read this probably. Yeah, perfect. Let's do 80 here. So, oh, maybe what would be useful is a grid. I have no idea if I can add a grid somewhere. Grid. Probably not. But that would be somehow... I mean, maybe they also assume that you're not designing in Framer, but you're taking your designs from other... I know that's wrong. Okay, that's something I'm missing actually. Because if in case you would like to build completely in Framer, you will not really have a possibility to display a simple grid or layout system or columns. Okay, maybe let's forget that and just continue with the navigation. So then where are the fonts? Right here. Let's see if it got my... Oh, that's also annoying. Okay, I cannot really take my fonts from my desktop. That's not cool. I mean, at least in the free version. So I'd say let's just stick to the interfont, which should work out. I think I got these a little bit bigger. Then let's just do that and choose another color. Well, it's at least it's not that intuitive as I thought actually. What's the color? Dump. What? Because it's black. All right. So let's try to mix this as a stack. Oh. What's happening now? Oh, it did not work. But how can I? Okay, let's do a group. It's also not working. Stack. Stack. Oh, it's just a different shortcut. All right. So let's try to center and on the left side, but why is it so weird? Oh, here. Okay. Then I'm just trying to actually add stack just to make this a little bit like. Oh no, again on the wrong panel. Oh no, it's correct, sorry. Gap will be, say 24. No, it needs to be 16, or let's do 20. I think that's fine. Probably we can add some padding around that. Where is it? Where is my... Why is it now? Show it again. So weird. So weird. Right, let's do some padding just for... That will be just that we can put it on the edge so that our other stuff is working. All right, then let's try the navigation. Have these here. Newsletter. Okay. Now I guess that we do not have to make these links because it seems like this can be a link already. So I'd say let's stack these again, and this time we're gonna stack these. Oh, it's already right. Just less gap in between. Let's do 40. And again here, 32 padding around. Now that's somehow... Okay, let's do it differently. Let's remove the paddings. Do both again in a stack. Relative width of 100%. Space between, perfect. Now our padding. Yeah, cool. Probably can do a little bit different padding here. Oh, why is this left side? Oh. Right side. Yeah. Let's do 48. Okay. Seems like we got our navigation ready. Probably I will add some more. This looks not quite good. Let's do 48, because we want to have it at least full width, everything else also, so that we have why can I not paste some text? Okay. I'll need to, how much is this? At least let's do this black again. And size, why is it right? Oh. Probably this is the right size, not sure. I think it was, say, 100, but it's still too big. Let's say this should be right. Okay. Maybe also one. That's really big. Let's try to stack these again. I'll maybe also use a little bit thicker font here. Okay. Stack. Maybe rename the stack to H1. Or maybe here. Nav bar. Logo. And nav items. Okay. Oh, well, let's jump again back to this. It's a little bit too much. Okay, so let's try to make this stack here. Why? I'm not really getting this. Stack? It is stacked already. Oh. Somehow these stack settings here are always not really showing up when they need to. Okay, so maybe add here a stack again. This will be our container, which should be Relative, again, 100%. In the middle. Needs to have some padding inside. Inside. Where's inside? Okay, it's not existent. Let's add this right here. Okay. Seems like we now got our maybe let's, I'm not really assuming that there can be classes, so let's rename this to header. Okay. Probably, oh no, that's fine, I guess. Oh no, maybe let's do 32. Oh. Top, sorry. Okay. And then we can stack, or maybe we can also do, oh yeah, great, have this as a stack. Oh, great. Okay, so our whole desktop screen is now one stack, so we'd like to, like in Flexbox, put all the sections below each other. So next section would be the works, or the work, like these ones here. So let's take this title, small text. Oh, probably this was too early, so we moved this again. Then of course we need to add this here. Okay, so ventures, I guess this was written pretty small. Let's say 18. That's fine. Probably can add a padding later when we are going to change this to stacks again. What else do I have? Yeah, nothing. So now let's try to build one of these teasers. We just copy this image, let's put it in here. Oh, great. Now, yeah, grid would be awesome. I really have no idea how to activate a grid. So, I don't know. Let's just make this more or less the same. Oh, it's getting a little bit weird. Let's do 750, or maybe you can also take the size from here. 846. I just try to, oh, sorry, wanted to embed or to activate rulers. No rulers here. Also, I would like to change this to 1440, which is more, or usually is the standard we're designing for. Oh no, that's also why these two are too small actually. So now we can change these to 46 and make this stack a little bit. No, it's not making sense. Which one? So, okay. And this got a fixed width of 800. Oh no, 1000. So why are these not? Ah, okay. It's like it's a little bit like if Webflow and Figma got a baby. That's how it actually feels right now. But these, yeah, there's a lot of functionality missing to make that an awesome tool, I guess. But of course they're in the beginning, so let's not biggest issue. Now we can actually take 48, all of them again. Okay. Now let's try to do our work sections. Thus we have here design accelerator. So reduced this. So there's no way to paste text without adding a text box. Now this is for resizing. Probably, yeah, this can be done as a component. Okay, that's cool. In case you'd like to use this on other pages, could be really useful. Okay, so this text here, way too big. Let's change it to 18. I like that you can actually work with AM. This is something which is in Figma pretty missed by myself, so where's this text? Why is it there? Okay. This one was also not that big, also 18 pixels. Grayed out a little bit. Okay, so then we got reduced as a name. Okay, I want to delete this. Sorry. It's also a little bit tricky to work in the browser. I'm actually doing this not every day, so sorry in case I'm a little bit slower or doing shit like this. Oh, here it is. That's bigger. I think I had them. Let's do this. Also increase. So, and then this guy here. Then again, stack them to teaser content. Set width to, I don't know, maybe actually we can do a relative width 100%, because we're going to actually take our image and do both again a stack. So, and this stack is actually venture teaser and has a width of 100%. And also padding again of 48 and line on top. So this right here is still a little bit wrong. Auto is also not working, so you will have to always use percent, but somehow these percent are not working, so let's add them to the child. Still not working. Probably this is not really relative to this cannot really, yeah, somehow it's taking 800% of the whole frame, so 1440. I mean, I can just limit it so that we're getting there. Because else, now I know what the problem is. This was the problem. Okay, let's try again. 100%, and this guy also. No. Okay, so this is still not working. Okay, so let's keep this right. Yeah, no, maybe write this, write that. 16. Let's do 30 or 24. 32, and take out the top padding. Okay. This guy here could have a little bit more the text. So selecting is a little bit annoying. Oh. For this, then let's selecting is a little bit, annoying. But maybe I'm also just completely new to this. Okay, so this is our link. Now let's see if our link can have some decoration. No, it can't. But why it can't? URL. Okay. But the color should be black. Okay, I cannot change the color of my. I mean, I would say that I can just put in here another element for my underline, but for now let's keep it. Let's just see if it's working afterwards. Maybe also create a component here. That's good. And then we can just duplicate these, frame them. Oh, no. Stack them and call it ventures. Probably can also put in my title here. Okay. Left, the gap is fine. Okay, maybe let's add the padding in here and not on our teaser. Somehow now it's fucked up the paddings again. These teasers should actually be maybe. Oh, okay, 100%. Now let's add some gaps between. 48 should work. Okay, getting there. We can, just take this like in Figma and everything else. Oh, now somehow my navbar got broken. Why? 100%. So, okay. Let's stack this again with 0. Okay, so let's see if we can do some inline links. Okay, it's just like, well, this would be an internal page, so I just keep this. So it somehow it is. Let's add this color here, gray, so that we all have the same color everywhere. So I'd say to create, because this animation here is done with GSAP and then an external library, because it's also not possible to make it in Webflow, so I'll just skip that part. I'm not really sure if that would work at all. Let's see if we can just, oh, that's not what I wanted. So if we can just put an image over, oh, okay, no. So if you have your component selected, you will have some overrides here, which is nice. So we can actually override them a little bit quicker. Let's just do this. Let's see if we got our, oh yeah. So that's for the newsletter. Also, yeah, these labels here are probably the layer names in my component, so they're of course messed up, but let's just try to override it. So the overriding is working really well. Oh, okay. Maybe do one more. Take the ambient icons or icon pack. Again, reduce this to title. This is the body text. More info. Oh, forgot the title. Also on the other one. There's the newsletter. Okay. Somehow this height should be also. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so I think I'll leave it like this. Probably let's do some testing for the actual publishing. So I just, oh wow. So I just hit publish. It seems like this is my subdomain from Framer. And if you open that, ooh, okay. Seems like this is working. That's cool. So it is, yeah, it's an actual website now. Of course, every link and hover state, etc. is missing. Or maybe let's check how this behaves on other devices. Let's put this on the right side. Okay, so it seems that it's not really responsive yet. Probably because this is still fixed breakpoint somehow. and I assume that you can add version or add, okay. Ooh. So this is my tablet version, and this, oh, my mobile version. Okay. Okay, let's just try this out. I think navigation. Oh, now again, it's not showing the overrides. I'll probably cannot change. Oh, but that would be, no, that would be not good. Because I want to change my my responsive behavior for my navbar. Probably I need to let's try this out. How I would solve it in design only and not on web development. So let's go to our main component right here. Or maybe we can have some. Oh, these are overstates. Variant. What's the variant? Let's try to have this as a smaller. But it's not that intuitive somehow. So I would assume that my tablet size is 786. Or my min size. And this guy here is desktop. Then let's do some mobile. And take these below each other and reduce the width to 320. This here. Gap's too big. Oh. Relative 100%. So here's no wrapping, or probably I don't know how it's working. Because usually you could actually add some wrapping to Flexbox so that my navigation elements, as soon as they have no space left, the last two would wrap on a new line below. But it seems like this is not possible. So I would just take these, below each other and add again some spacing. Oh, what happened now? I hide this. Oh, okay. Let's do 24. That's pretty ugly now. Because normally in web development you would have to have the same elements and the same structure, but seems like that's not the case here. So you could actually do everything you want, which is a little bit weird, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, otherwise we would need to somehow create an interactive burger menu here. But for presentation purposes, let's keep it simple, really simple, and just go with that. Yeah. Of course, that's not ideal, but it's not, working else there's no other way, I guess. So maybe let's align these left too. Okay, let's go back to home. Now here, where can I choose another variant tablet? And here. Okay, that worked somehow. I think also if the size is 100%, this should always scale. So yeah, let's try to change the rest. Yes, no, 8. Probably this time, no, it's not working. That's so weird. Maybe it's working. Oh no, it's working. 100%. Oh. I have no idea why it did not work on desktop, but somehow it worked on tablet here, which is great. So let's just do the same again here. 36 should be fine. 100% width. Maybe also padding, of course, 16, and on tablet I think we kept this here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Then our venture teaser will need to have another variant for tablet. I mean, I like the approach that you have to add these as variants like we do in Sketch or in, no, not in Sketch, like in Figma. But somehow this could be easier. But yeah, maybe it's not scalable if it is like in Webflow where you have your breakpoints inside of the canvas and not next to each other. But yeah. X. Image will need to be, or maybe the image could be 100%. Let's see if that scales. Looks like. So we're gonna put these below each other with a gap of 24 or 32, and then we tell this guy here that should be 100%. Then we have some padding to remove this. Also, maybe let's do this 80%. Looks good. Mobile version. What I don't like that it's somehow not it's not really scaling down to a mobile size. That's what I miss a little bit. That's what I like in Webflow. So it's giving its styles always from the parent element to the children. 320. But I like how the image can be scaled proportionally when it's connected to its aspect ratio. So that's cool. That's really nice. And I mean, overall, all that stuff is, I mean, it's pretty intuitive. So I'm really doing this my first time, and somehow I have no real problems. So that's really good. Seems like it's working. Yeah, I like the mix actually. It's really like Figma and Webflow would have a baby. That's right. Let's do this to 36. Introduce this to 12. Okay. This guy here can also be 16. Okay. Looks good. So these three can be changed to tablet. Very nice. These two to mobile. Wow. That's cool. Let's do some other padding here. Top 32, bottom 32. Okay. So I have my responsive designs ready. Saved. Oh, it's auto-saving, of course. And now let's publish this again. Okay. Let's head back to this page. Reload. Oh, I think this worked. Haha. Nice. So we have our responsive. We also see the breakpoint changes here. So it's changing right here. That's cool. That's nice. Now let's do some interactive things a little bit. So we have our link hover, color to, I think I have a blue 0000 EE exactly at this main blue. Let's see if, oh yeah, so we'll need to add this to all links. But of course, if you have your components here, this will be easier because you only have to do this one time. It's cool. Then, yeah. Let's try publish again. I like the publishing process. It's really fast. Oh, and we have our hover state. So I'll do a quick break and be back in 5 minutes. And yeah, then let's try some to add some pages. All right, so here we are back on it. First of all, I'd like to change my kerning a little bit because it is still a little bit too wide. All right. So as we saw, we now have our hover state. I would like to test if somehow we can add some transition times because it's still a little bit harsh. So we would like to have it a little bit smoother, but somehow seems like there's no way. That's for 3D. No, I think that's wrong. Yeah, so somehow this is not possible to do, but at least we can add some overstates because this is crucial for usability and it works also for the components. That's nice, I like that. Yeah, we could test next. Let's see what else we have here. So this animation will not be possible. I would say this animation is done with Lottie, so let's see if something like this is possible, but I don't think so. Oh, here we have links. Okay, so we have columns here, but I guess this is just Flexbox and this here is CSS Grid. So no way to solve this here. Yeah. Let's try to add a hover effect to maybe the image and maybe a pressed state. That's cool. So what could we do here? Probably hover effect could be just a simple. Oh, here actually we can add transitions. So maybe we just add the links as a component to. Could be normally also the way like we do it in design systems, but okay. Yeah, let's try to add the links as a component. Oh, so here we're back again. Oh, what is doing? Oh, weird. Link. I'd like to try a similar effect like the one we did before, or like the one on my website. At least this first animation, maybe not the one afterwards, but maybe the first. So I would group this and name it link, and then create a component, link. Okay, looks good. So now we should actually be able to add some stuff here. I guess frames are just a bit big frame. That's 100% and 1 pixel. I'll put it in variant desktop, or maybe no. We'll have the same link for all of our. Oh no, maybe let's do a smaller version for mobile. So this will be our underline, which is currently where is it? Color. Oh, here. Gray. But still I cannot see it. Maybe let's stack it below each other. The gap to 8. Oh, here it is. Okay. Size should be automatically, and let's reduce this to 0. Okay. I mean, not what we wanted originally, but seems like it worked. Let's do this a little bit lighter. Maybe also add this as a color. Light gray. Okay. Now we should be able again to make a hover state. And now, oh no, maybe let's remove, no, remove that one again, because we forgot something. Where is it? So because we need to have this special style, let's duplicate this and put this in a frame. Underline wrap, and now this time we're going to make a black line which will appear above our light gray line. Like this, and it has 0 width. So, okay. Now we can add a overstate where we will just take our black line and scale it to 100%. And maybe this one here, we're going to decrease to 0 transparency. Okay. Now let's see if somehow we can here do some easing. I'd like to have something great custom. That's awesome. Time 0.9 seconds. Maybe I like the preview. It helps a lot. So let's try go with this. And also add a pressed state with, let's say, just a blue text color. No idea why that's not working. There are also no overrides in here. Probably link over. Oh no. Okay, maybe I was at the wrong place. No, maybe let's remove this again. I think black is good. Should be more than enough. Maybe just decrease opacity a little bit. Okay, let's head back home. Now we see we should have. Oh no, it's not really working. It's so good. So we need to fix something. The width should be always auto. Okay. Let's see if it worked. No. Here it seems to work. But somehow it is broken afterwards. But let's take this link to our smaller components. Oh, somehow it is. Oh. It is already replaced. Okay, not bad. I don't know why it's not working. Let's check one more time the link itself. Oh, okay, it's this guy here. So automatically height is fixed. Still no difference. Automatically. No, but then it's not working. Let's say 100%. This might work. Yeah, looks good. No. So this one is on auto size. But why? It's not really making any sense, actually. Just want to have this guy fill. Or maybe that's what I needed to do. Okay. No. Also not work. Okay, I don't know what the issue is actually. So I'll try to one more time, and then we'll be done. This was even worse. But it should actually be 100%, but somehow. No. I'm actually missing stuff like position absolute. Otherwise, I have no idea how to fix this right now. Because it's actually about the website, this should be actually available, so we have no chances to actually get an effect like this done in the right way. This 100%. Oh, it worked. Woohoo! So now let's publish and see if it works. So publishing is really insanely fast. Oh, yeah. It's kind of what I wanted. But I mean, at least this looks way better than before, so, and it is working on all the components. That's really nice. That's cool. So yeah, I think maybe this little demonstration gave you some kind of deeper look into Framer sites and how stuff works. Maybe as an end sentence to say, I would say it's a cool tool. I see a lot of potential actually. I'm just not sure how very complex projects like e-commerce stores and stuff like that could be built inside of Framer sites, because as soon you will need some complex backend functionality, this might get pretty really difficult to build. But I mean, maybe this could be perfect for a design system which should also have some kind of front-end functionality, so that you can like Storybook and stuff like that. So where you have interactive front-end components. So that's maybe also cool because you will not really have to maintain your design system anymore, because the design system is already the front-end design system. Although, of course, it depends how the code behind that stuff is, and I'm actually not sure, as you can see here, how the code is written. I don't really have dots on CSS, but maybe I have some dots on HTML. It looks really messy, but somehow I think if you're stacking up, or if you're building your components with stacks and everything, and name your layers correctly, I don't think that should be a problem. So yeah, leave a comment below if you have some questions. I would be happy to answer them, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.